Warm greetings from cold Chicago, and welcome to today's Media Associates International webinar, Successful Digital Marketing and Distribution, Reaching Readers Directly and Through Bookstores. An AI caption of this webinar is available by clicking on Show Closed Captions and choosing your preferred language. My name is Ramon Rocha of Media Associates International. MEI is a global network that exists to equip, encourage, and connect global Christian writers, editors, and publishers as they create life-transforming materials in their heart language and local context. In collaboration with our community, we hope to see this publication strengthen the church and impact society. We are glad to see 61 from 30 countries registered for this webinar. Some of you have joined us for the first time. A warm and special welcome to you. This meeting is being recorded and the link will be sent to you after our live session. We encourage you to engage with us by typing in your comments in the chat and your questions in the Q&A. We will try to respond to all your questions during our Q&A time after the presentation. We are blessed to have with us Grzegorz Przeliorz. I asked him how to pronounce his name. I hope I did it right. He is the CEO of Szaron Publishing House based in Ustron. Are you still, that's your still Ustron, Grzegorz?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes. Ustron, Poland. Grzegorz will share the key success factors being implemented by the company that propelled them to be one of the largest Christian publishing houses in the country, if not the largest. I met Grzegorz for the first time last year when I traveled to Ustron to visit him. Thank you, Grzegorz, for welcoming me and introducing me to your team. I was just impressed with how nice and inviting your bookstore setup was. Then MEI invited you to come to Lit World in Mexico, and you did just that. And we were just so happy to see you there. And we thank you for coming to Lit World and for leading an excellent webinar, an excellent workshop on reaching readers directly through digital marketing and through physical bookstores. So we are all excited to hear your presentation, Grzegorz. The floor is yours. Please take it away.
Okay, thank you very much. Hello, everyone. So now in Poland we have really snowy days here, especially in our area. So it's a little cold, but it's good for skiing here. So maybe we invited you here in Ustron. Okay, so my presentation is about our company and about our marketing in our company. So at the beginning, how does it start? So here is, here is my family. My name is Grzegorz, and here is my wife, Ola, and my 3 kids. I have 2 daughters and 1 son. Of course, it's not from Poland. It's a little bit closer to Sicilia than to Poland, but it's nice. And here is our company. So how does it start, this company, this Christian book and this Christian publishing house? So I had just finished my economics degree and I was completely open to start companies where I could work then. But I'm used to asking God about my life, spending time with Him and hearing what He wants me to do. And one day I heard, open a beautiful I hope you hear me. You can hear me now. Internet connection, but everything is good. Can you hear me? Okay.
We lost you
Thank you.
somehow, but you're back.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So nice. So I've heard some words, and it was open a beautiful Christian bookstore in Poland. So Christian is a Christian country, but unfortunately, very religious, and most people don't live with God and don't care about the Christian lifestyle. But thank God now it's changing, and many people are receiving Christ as their savior. But still, evangelical Christianity is less than 1% of the population of Poland. So here you can see
Grzegorz, we are not seeing
here
your
is
slides.
like Protestant. What I marked is the Protestant and okay. Okay, one moment. I need to share it with you, I think. Yeah. Here, one moment, and here, yeah. So now, hopefully, it works. Can you see it now?
Yes, yes. Thank
The
you.
presentation? Yes. Okay. So here is the the picture of our. So if you see, the Catholic Church is the main church in Poland, 88.8%. So, but now we also see that many people also in Catholic Church, they are really really believers in Catholic Church. So now in Poland, I think Christianity it's changing. Yeah. So the idea that I would be running a Christian bookstore, it depressed me a little, but I knew it was God. And so I agreed, knowing that his plan is truly the best for me. After 15 years, because we have now the company is like 15 years, I see that God has connected all my passions of my life. So it was business, reading, and Christianity. Through this kind of business, thought I call it like a service, because I know that without him and his provision, I would not have achieved what I see now in our company. Through these years, we have witnessed many miracles. We merged with another bookstore by purchasing it, and we bought a building that seemed impossible to acquire, but God specifically pointed out that building to us. And many smaller and bigger miracles have happened in our company. Now here, the next slide. So at the beginning, I will briefly show you our company's numbers. On the charts, I showed only the product from our publishing house. From the start, we had the bookstore. So the overall numbers are different, but we still have a bookstore. So we have bookstore and also publishing house. I also wanted to have a bookstore that is not connected to any specific church, meaning we do not represent any particular doctrine. We have, of course, our rules. Everything must be biblical, is our rules. But as you know, biblical can mean a lot. Yeah, but yes, we do not sell books with doctrines that are not found in the Bible. So it's our rule. And it's really interesting because in my opinion, I can learn something about Christianity, about faith, from both Orthodox Christianity and also the charismatic movements. And I love it in my job that I can connect it also in the bookstore, but also in my life and in publishing house. We are publishing books from Orthodox Christianity and also from charismatic movements. The most important principle for me and the one I have also taught my employees is this. We are here to give the church a broad perspective. We have experienced many situations where some Christians called us to tell us what we should or should not sell or publish. So it's very interesting that people know what we need to do, but this is the reason that we wanted to have an independent bookstore and publishing house. So now you can see the numbers of the books. So it is bigger year by year, and here then I will explain you what this point of COVID means and also the Ukrainian war, but it will be later. So you see that and 2024 is from October, so 2 months. We are 2 months later, and it's different, but now you can see it also is bigger than last year. And here is the sales value. Also, you see the 2 points here, COVID, little decline, and here the bigger one during the Ukrainian war. Okay. So our what's next? Yeah, as you can see, our sales have been growing for 15 years. With these two crucial points I showed you. And so here begins but also ends my speech about marketing. What I want to show you is this: God is the best marketing manager, and this is what I want to talk with you about and share about our testimonies also about marketing. So let me share now about these 2 points. When COVID started here in the 2019, I asked God, please tell me what I need to do during this time. And immediately I heard, do everything you did before. Do not stop the process. And I will show you, God told us, I will show you that life, churches and businesses led by people who trust me will be like the ark. So you will be place where people find refuge, and when other companies fire people, you will hire them. So at that moment, I had 6 employees, and now we have 16 employees in our company. So you see that the word was really, really good, and it was really true for us. Yes, our sales decreased a little during the COVID time, but why? I believe it was also part of his plan, and we had a sales drop of 31.5%. Please just remember this number. A few months later, our government provided financial support to companies with employees. One of the requirements was a minimum 30% decline in sales. So we received even more money without additional work, and it was really interesting that even if the sales was a little, the sales was less, but the income, Ukrainian war, life in Poland seemed to stop. Everyone was focused on Ukraine, and people didn't need books, of course. I asked God what we could do as a bookstore, thinking we had nothing to offer. But the answer was very clear. We have 5 apartments above our bookstore in our building, and I decided to offer 2 of them for free to Ukrainian mothers with children, and within 2 days we had 3 families in our building. 3 days after we gave away the rooms, the Polish government decided to pay for each person accommodated in Polish homes. And we earned more money than during the holiday seasons in Poland. So then we decided to give away 5,000 books in Ukrainian with gospel content. We contacted an organization in the USA to get the rights to publish and distribute them for free. And the organization called us back saying they wanted to change the plan. So they told us, we will cover all the cost, but please print 50,000 copies. So we did it, and we distributed these books at the border and in many other places where the Ukrainian people were. In total, we gave away 240,000 books for adults and for children. And our income was higher than before, without selling the books. So it was really something miracles for us. And why am I sharing this? I'm pretty sure many of you know more about marketing than me, and I certainly need to learn from you, of course. But after 15 years, I have not found a better marketing strategy than listening to his voice. So this is the first success factor, true relationship with God and prayer. Because I think that God is the best marketing manager and he knows more than anyone, even the best manager of marketing in the world. Of course, we have tried many marketing strategies, but they often don't work for our company. So my question for you is, what do we want from a marketing strategy? This is the question. Money or lasting impact? So the lasting impact it was the name of the conference in Mexico. And if the answer is lasting impact, so we need to take the strategy directly from heaven. And this is what I'm talking about. So here is the next one. So for me, first success factor is true relationship with God and prayer. The next one is at the beginning when I was dreaming about my future business, I imagined being the best boss in the world. And I wanted to be like that. And yes, I prepared for it by attending every edition of the Global Leadership Summit. Maybe you know this movement. But when I hired my first employee, and unfortunately it was my mom, thought fortunately because she forgave all my early mistakes as a leader, I realized that people are not machines. They have different personalities, personal problems, and team dynamics. Everything is different. And after a few years, I wanted to quit working with people, to have people in my company as workers. And I was exhausted and tired. I asked God then what I should do with them. And God told me, you know what, you need to work on yourself. And so this began to change me as a boss. God showed me a new structure for our company, what I need to give to my workers, and from that moment, I have a really great team. So this year is really, I think, the best year was 2024. It was the best team I had. And now is a journey. This journey is a pleasure, not a dark valley as it was earlier. So why am I talking about the team when discussing marketing? Because I believe that the second main factor in marketing is the company culture. So here is our team, Sharon's team. So here the company culture. And what we are doing as a team is every day we have a praying time. So we have like just 10, 20 minutes together and we are praying, we are sharing our testimonies or of reading some books, so devotionals. Also what we are doing is celebrate important days. So the birthday, everything what is important for our people, we are celebrating. Even if you buy a new car, we are celebrating it. Then you need to bring some cake, and we are celebrating together. Also, we create company rules together. So because I think that sometimes it's a mistake that we are creating some rules for our company, but without people. So I decided to do it together with my workers, and so they did it, and we have list of our rules in our company, and also every at the beginning of the month, so we are reading the rules for ourselves to just to know what is important for us. Of course, we are together in sad moment of someone's life, and we care about each other and about customers also. And we eat really so much. We love food. So if we have some opportunity to go, uh, yeah. So here. So my wife always says people are more important than projects. And after a few years, people will remember how you treated them, not the project itself. And here is our statement or our testimony that the project is not the most important thing in our company, because two of our unbelieving employees decided to receive Jesus as their savior. It happened during our work. That was really an amazing moment when I told myself, even if all these years were just for them, it was worth it. So it was, I think, the most important thing in our company, and I think the biggest joy was in that moment. And if we have our lives in good condition with God and we are building a healthy culture in our company, it creates a strong foundation to go further and to building relationships with suppliers and customers. And this is the next success factor, relationship with deliverers and customers. And I had in my life, I had a big problem with jealousy. And when I saw that my colleague in the market published something I wanted to publish, it made me sad and jealous. I needed to change my mindset. I wanted to see it from heaven's perspective, and it was, of course, completely different than mine. That God cares for all market participants. Now I'm grateful that all of us have a really good projects, and so the next thing is at the beginning of our business, we decided that we wanted to pay all invoices on time. It is a sign of respect, but also reflects a sincere attitude. But for the past 2 years, I have paid all invoices at the start of the month, and we are doing so for on the beginning of the of January, we paid all invoices at the beginning of the month. And this has opened the door to trusting relationships. We have a few examples where a publishing house decided to close its business, but we proposed working with them to continue distributing their books because we wanted to have these books on our market, on the Polish market. So we are encouraging the publishing houses to have books on the market, what they did. And they agreed because they trusted us. So now we have like a few publishing houses in our offer, and we are distributing books for them. So their title in our offer is not like a distributor, but we are doing everything in distribution for their books. If you see the Christian market as one big project of God, you will be aware when your competitor has a problem. And I think it's the rule of the God's kingdom. You will help them, even if it means investing in their project. And it works really good when we see each other on the market and we care about even our competitor. The next things is deliverers. Think about. The next thing is customers. So with customers is a little different. They know you through your employees and also through your suppliers. When they hear that your company is trustworthy, they will buy from you. I don't know how it's in other countries, but in Poland it works really well. Even if you don't have the cheapest product, they will buy from you because they know you. And we also have many rules about how to treat our customers. For us, really important are returns. This is very important aspects of customer relationships. I always say the measure of a company's quality is how it resolves problems with transactions. So I think that you know what I'm talking about. If you buy some product from some e-commerce from some shop, so then everything is good when you have a product. But if you have some problem with the product, or you have some mistakes in the products, so then you need to contact with the company, and then you see how you treat them with these things. And I think that is really one of the most important things in our company, to do it in really good condition, because then we can gain many new customers, and to have them like customers who so they are with us a long time. So how we talk to people is really crucial. One of our rules is to apologize for the company's mistake. And what is important, we never complain about another team member in front of customers. This is really important for us. And here's funny story about how our customers perceive our company culture and the fragrance of heaven. In 2019, we moved to our new building, and two companies that were in our previous neighborhood decided to rent spaces near our new building. I met them and I asked why they did it. And their answer was, "We know one thing. Wherever you are, customers are there too." And it was really something interesting, because then we realized that we are not just like a normal company, but we have something more. We have a God's purpose for what we are doing. And here the fourth factor is additional products. So from the beginning of our company, we started producing various accessories like magnets, cards, mirrors, etc. These became effective marketing tools for us. We decided to put only God's word on our products, but we wanted to do it with a high quality design. And we aimed to create products that would open the Catholic market for us, because the Catholic market was closed for the Protestant books. Now it's changing, but at the beginning it was really hard. And then we decided to attend the Catholic book fair. At first, we heard many negative comments, but after a few years, people began to recognize us as a Christian publishing house, even in the Catholic market. And now we have many good connections with Catholic bookstores, monasteries, and other institutions. This has opened the door to this market. So there are additional products, and so now they are buying also the books, especially novels, but also we have a good connections with another titles. So what do the additional products do? So here, of course, they help us reach new audience, build relationships, expand our influence in the market, but also spread the gospel, because we believe that God's word is still alive, and when they are just reading on the Mac something from the Bible, it can change their life. Also, of course, it's a wider market, so product for everyone, not just for our evangelical market. You can make money for important books. This is something really important for us, because sometimes when we are publishing some books, for example, for leaders, it's not so popular. So in Poland, we don't have so many people like leaders. So it's really a specific book, and then we can put the money from from this sales of additional product and put the money to this project, and because we want to have influence to, for example, to the leaders through books. And of course, people love beautiful things, so we are doing a lot of things. We are producing many things. Yeah, here is the number of accessories we sold. If you see the numbers of accessories still is increasing, and also the sales value. Here is a like little peak up, but it was the point when we producing something for Czech Republic. It was some products like, I don't know, it was like magnets, cards, and everything. So here is a little different in 2019. Okay, what's next? So the next success factor is traditional marketing in different way, and what we are doing, marketing tools. So this is what we are using and what is known on normal market, and I think that many of you knows this kind of tools. So for example, gift voucher. So in our bookstore in Ustroń, we have a card with gift voucher. You can buy it and you can give it like a gift, and then people can buy whatever they want. So on online, it works different. They are buying the code and they are giving the code for gifts as a gift. And next, special prices in our bookstore. So this is something special for our customer, like in bookstore in Ustroń, but also on the website we have a special prices for our customer. Also, we have a card with discount. So if you are buying more, then you have a bigger discount for your next purchase. Also, people are collected points on the website, and in our bookstore in Ustroń, they have like a special cards. They have like stamps for every purchase, and when the card is full, they have some products for free. And also we have a coffee place in stationary bookstore. So we want to have a place where they can sit and drink coffee. They can meet together. But now it's a little weird because we had a really good place for coffee, but now so our bookstore is still is growing, but the building is not growing. So now we are this year I think it's a time that we are looking some new gut ideas how we can resolve the problem of the small place, but also if you so you saw that we have 16 employees, so the place is also too small for us. But I feel that something is on the way, and it will be, I think, this year. So marketing online, what we are doing, we create a lot of additional content about Christian living. Sometimes we show the products in these videos, and sometimes we don't. So for us, it's important that we can share about our beliefs, about our faith, and sometimes we are talking what we found in the books. But the most important thing is that we can influence people to give them something from our life and our thoughts. We are so collaborations with organizations often helps us decide which titles to produce and allow us to organize events or training sessions where we can present or use these titles. So it's really good that we have some connections with them. Then we are producing books, and we know that someone will buy it, of course. Influencer cooperation with, so in today's world, we need to work with people who have social media channels, and we have agreements with many influencers who promote our products. Of course, we pay them for each purchase made through their channels. Also, I am willing to do interviews. It's not necessarily about our company, but since my life is so connected to Sharon, wherever I go and share what God is doing in my life, people also learn about Sharon. We also did some advertisement, and I will show you now the advertisement, but this advertisement, it will be in Polish because I can't find now that maybe YouTube blocked it, but now I can't put the English subtitles. So you can just see what we created.
Cześć, znajdujemy się w Ustroniu w księgarni oraz wydawnictwie Szaron. Pragniemy być miejscem, gdzie każdy znajdzie coś dla siebie. Oprócz książek mamy szeroką gamę gadżetów, od breloka po obraz na ściany.
Hopefully it will work.
Na www.sharon.pl prowadzimy sprzedaż internetową. Możesz znaleźć coś dla siebie w swoim komputerze lub telefonie. O Twoje zamówienie zatroszczy się nasz niezastąpiony team, który dba o to, żeby Twoje zamówienie było wysłane na czas. Szaron to nie tylko księgarnia, ale również wydawnictwo, w którym tworzymy od zera rzeczy niosące za sobą przesłanie. Wydajemy książki, których do tej pory nie było jeszcze na rynku polskim. Tworzymy piękne produkty, które upiększają po prostu Twój dom. Zależy nam, aby nasze treści biły w rytmie serca.
Yeah. 70 seconds more, please.
To znaczy, pragniemy, aby to, co sprzedajemy, nie było tylko produktem, ale czymś, co zmienia życie. Dlatego tak wiele tekstów z Biblii pojawia się w naszych produktach. Do zobaczenia na miejscu lub w naszym sklepie internetowym.
Okay. So the internet connection is not so good today, maybe because of the weather. But this was our advertisement, and we put this advertisement wherever we can do it, during the conferences, on the website, yeah, wherever. And so the last thing is our own content on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So here we are. So we are doing many content on Instagram, and it's about products, but also what is important, half of our content on Instagram and Facebook. TikTok, I don't know a lot about this because young people they know how to do it. But on Instagram and Facebook, so the half of our content is about our company lifestyle. So people really they want to see what we are doing during the break and how we package the packages and everything. So we are doing something. We are showing them our life in our company, and so it's of course is the most needed content on Instagram and Facebook. Okay, so here is the advertisement and the next one. Of course, we still use traditional old school marketing, and this is traditional way to inform customers about Sharon. So we attend major events in our country with the bookstore, preparing a large, beautiful spaces. As you see here, it was the conference in October, and it was in Warsaw for 3,000 people. In Poland, conference for 3,000 people is really, really big. So this is beautiful space with many products, and this allows our customers to see that we offer a wide range of newest product. It also gives us the opportunity to talk with them and build relationships, because we are living here on the south of Poland, and people from north of Poland, they can come to some conference and then we can talk a little. Next things is the booklets. So we produce separate catalogs for books and for accessories and booklets. So booklets I can show you. So we are giving the booklets for each month. We have a different booklets. So this is for the winter time, and we are giving it to each order. What next? Here is a Christmas gifts. Yeah, we are giving Christmas gifts for our customers. So during the December, so it was last month, we were giving this kind of, it's something small that we can give. Is things for car. It's a fragrance. I don't know how it is in English, but it's something for car, for sure what it is. And this is a small thing, but so then we can put some information about us, and also that God bless you here on, like, this is the text, God bless you. And this is really nice when someone gets something from us. Of course, the orders and something additional, but also for the the best 100 customers, we prepared something like that. It was the gift, and in the gift is some book, also the chocolate, tea, and something else like a bookmarks or something like that. And we have sent it to the best 100 customers. Also the distributors and like a normal retail customers. Special book about us. We published some special book about our company and about our testimonies. About the miracles I told you also, and we see that people really they love to read stories about our company, about our team. So I think that we will do something, because this year is like a 15 years anniversary. So maybe we'll write another one. And also we are cooperating with some organization. For example, now we have some company, some organization from Holland, and they are giving us books for free in Polish. They produced the Polish books, and we are giving books for free to each order. So it's really, really good, and we have really good testimonies about these books. People are calling us that they didn't order this book, but they want to pay for it, because it's really important for them. So it's really good for them when we are talking with them about this book, but also explain them that it's for free as a gift. Of course, it's written on the book that it's a gift, but people don't read it often. Okay, what's next? Yeah, here is the end of my presentation. So God's values connect with good marketing from heaven. Obedience produces miracles and fruits, and honesty produces new projects. And this is our like a motto in our company, and what we are still have in our head. So God is the owner of Szaron company. This is the most important thing that I have in my head, that it's impossible to do it without him. as an owner. Yeah, so that's all. Thank you very much for listening. Hopefully you heard everything. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Grzegorz. Thank you for your very encouraging and inspiring presentation. That just goes to show really your strong relationship with God, and I think that's the distinctive feature of your leadership in the company, and we just appreciate you and we're so encouraged by your presentation. You said there's strong connection. You're listening to God. You're constantly in prayer and asking for directions,
That's right.
very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we have questions. We invite our audience to please, if you have questions to Grzegorz, please use the Q&A, ask questions, and also make your comments. If you want to make some comments, use the chat. There's one question that was posted by Aristotle Opena, and he is asking, Aristotle, you are here in the call. What has been the impact of ebooks in your company or in the country of Poland?
So the ebooks now is increasing, but it's still, so for example, our company is like 1.2% of our sales. So it's not so much, and in Poland also, but we see that it's growing, and now we want to have we want to launch a new branch of our company, and we want to have our website, like online ebook bookstore. So we'll see, maybe in 2 years we will do it. Yeah, because we want to, why we want to have it? Because so in Poland we have many good publishers, but they don't have ebooks because they don't think like in a new way, I think. So we want to have this opportunity that they can give us the files, and we can produce ebooks for them and also distribute for them the ebooks. So we'll see. It's our our dream.
So as of now, ebooks is not yet a significant contributor to your sales. It's still the physical book that people prefer to buy. So that's what you're saying,
Yes.
right?
Yes, of course we decided to do for each books we produce in Polish like a hard copy. So we are doing also ebooks for them.
I see. What about audiobooks? Are people buying audiobooks?
Audiobooks, I think. Oh, sorry, I'm here. Yeah. So audiobooks, I think it's the even less than ebooks, and I see even about, for example, the business publishers. They did many.
Grzegorz, maybe you can stop
Yeah.
sharing your screen. That's the desktop view of your computer. Nice car.
Okay. Yeah, it will be better. It's
Yes.
car. It's my son's son's computer. Okay.
Maybe you can stop
Here.
share.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe it will be better. So audiobooks, and I see that
Yeah.
it's still sharing.
No, it's okay now.
It's still sharing?
No more.
It's okay now. Okay.
It's okay now, yeah.
No more. Yeah. Okay. That's good. So about audiobooks, I think that it's not good now in on because of the, for example, you have a platform like a Storytel, and they have also some of Christian books, and you can hear it, you can listen it. So I think that it's not so popular in Poland, and I don't think that it will be popular at all in Poland.
Yeah, thank you for your answer. There's an interesting, good question from Mindy Leonore. How do you involve young people into a culture of reading books, given the age of scrolling
Mhm.
online, our time
Yeah.
spent on our phones? So how do you encourage them to
Okay.
read?
Yeah. So two things. One, I see that now young people in Poland, they want to read books, and it's really interesting. And what I noticed that when I was a kid, so for me, books were like normal products, and computer was something what was impossible to get. So it was something for rich people, and but now I see that. So it was like 35 years ago, yeah. But now I see that young people, they have everything on the screen, in the smartphone and everything, so they can find everything. But now I see that it's popular for them, and it's like luxury product that they can have books. And also on the Instagram in Poland, we see that young people, they have like a like a story, like a shorts, yeah, shorts, or they have some pictures with the books, and it's so, so popular, and it's different than you have books in your hand instead of the phones. So now I can see that people, they want to have books in their hand, but also we have connection with Joint Venture, is the organization for young people, and they are doing many conferences in Poland, and also the camps, and they are using books for the camps. So they are giving for free them books. So they are buying from us, for example, some books they are giving to the attendees of the camp, and then they are reading together the books. So I think it's really interesting that yeah, in Poland I see, and now I believe in the young generation that they will also read books.
Wow, that's really very encouraging to hear that Polish young people are into books, and how we wish, pray that the other countries would follow and also um, capture and be interested in books. Young people to be,
Yeah.
and it's an in thing to be seen on social media, even holding books or promoting books by young people. It's
Yeah, yeah.
nice.
Hopefully, it's not just my wish. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Uh, I'm also, I took notes, and I how you take care of your employees and how you even create your own company rules together, and just spending time with your employees and being involved in their lives. And yeah, that's really very, you're
Mhm.
practicing what you've learned through leadership and through um, ways to have a strong team working together. So I think that's one of your success factors. So thank you for that. Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks God, because it was
Yes.
earlier, it was impossible to have a team like that. Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
So the question was what I'm doing with them, because
No, I
or
think you've
not.
answered
No.
that.
Okay.
I was just citing it as I was so encouraged to hear you do that for your staff.
Okay.
Yeah. And you said you are growing customers of your coffee shop, and you are now thinking of maybe expanding your space. Is that what you're thinking to this
Yeah,
year?
it's a funny story because next to our building is another building, and it was because the story of our building is yeah, is like a miracle. But the building next to us, it's is a bigger building, and in December, yeah, at the beginning of the December, so we had a big project. And we had some pre-sale of the book of some guy who is really popular on the Facebook, on Instagram. He's teaching about raising the kids in crisis, and he has really good, like a big channel through the Facebook and also like a LinkedIn or something like that. And we published for him his book, and uh, in pre-sale we sold over 10,000.
Wow.
Because yeah, because we so the point was that we needed to send all these 10,000 books, so it was like 7,000 orders. We needed to send it in one weekend because so the promise was that we will send it before Christmas, and we get books like on 13th of December. So we needed to rent this building, which is renovated now, and so the plan is to open the Museum of the Bible Museum. But when I was in this building and we were working there, so I felt that this building is really prepared for our bookstore. So
Mm,
we'll see. It's like, it's something what I feel now, but we'll see because everything
yeah.
what we have speaking in faith is not something what is possible to yeah, to do it, but we'll see. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
May.
we are thinking, of course, we have two ways, or with this building next to us, or the second way is that we can rebuild our building here. What is, of course,
Mm,
like the bigger problem, yeah, because then we need to organize the work in
yeah.
our building. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, may the Lord guide you in making those important decisions. Uh, do you have branches? Do you have other bookstores in other
Thank
parts
you. Yeah.
of do you have other bookstores in other parts of Poland?
We don't have a normal bookstores. We have some points in churches in Warsaw, in Rybnik, it's on Silesia, and we have some points, but we don't have a bookstores. Maybe it's something for the future, but not for now because
Mhm.
so I because earlier I was working for another company with books. And we had in Krakow, we had some Christian bookstore too, but it wasn't work there. It was like nothing from, so it was maybe, so I see that the evangelical Christian books now in our area, which is really specific because, so here is like the evangelical church begins here. Uh,
Mm,
mm, Vegan here on our area. So we see that that many people from Poland, they are they are like um yeah, they are going here to our place, not just to the bookstore, but so many people they feel that it's something different than in the rest of Poland. So we see that many people They visit Ustron, Wisła, so the cities in our area, but also they have like 1 day for Sharon, and it's really nice to meet people and that they have planned to go to our bookstore. Yeah.
You have become a destination place.
Yeah.
That's
That's right.
nice. Okay. Well, the online selling, the online distribution is working well. So I think that's more important for you to reach them without putting up another physical bookstore, but expanding your online reach and making it stronger. I think that's more.
Yeah.
That's a better strategy.
So now we need to enlarge our like order department. And so we have, for example, in a stationary bookstore, we have 2 people, but in order department, we have 5 people. Yeah, so it looks like that, yeah.
To be able to handle all the transactions, all the
Yes,
the
and to
orders.
send everything.
Yeah.
So we have something like, so during the December, we had like 10,000 orders, what is really, really big. But normally it's like 1,500 or maybe 2,000 per month.
That's great. That's wonderful. Well, we have come to the end of our time here, and I just want to ask you, Grzegorz, to give our audience your final words of encouragement. Encourage our audience, especially those in the hard places. They may not have the same market as Poland. They may not have the same favorable conditions you have, but encourage them in their ministry of Christian literature.
Yeah, that's true that it's not the same market, but what is true, God is the same everywhere. And so I think that without possible to reach people with a Christian content. Of course it is, but it's not for lasting impact. So what I wish you that whatever you have and the hard situation when you are in trouble or you have a really big success, you need to have your like leading from God, what you need to do next, even if it's really good. So ask God, what's next? So when I have really good condition, financial condition, I'm asking God, okay, why is like that? What I need to do with, for example, with this money and everything. So the last sentence is just pray, be with God, and listen what He has for your company. Because I believe that if you have your Christian publishing house or a bookstores, so it's because of God and it's needed in this time, in this place, and you are these people. So you are this person who is responsible for it.
Thank you so much, Grzegorz, for those really encouraging words. And we are thanking God for you. And you have been an inspiration. And thank you for being our presenter today. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We will be sending out our announcements for our February webinar, which will be led by Mark Carpenter, and his topic will be Publishing for Lasting Impact, the theme of the conference in Mexico. He will do a presentation on that in February. So thank you very much for everyone for joining us. May the Lord guide you and bless you in this it's new year 2025. It's something exciting happening in your ministry, in your business, in your country. Thank you, Grzegorz, for leading us today.
Thank you very much.
God bless you in your ministry and business, and may you continue to shine out as a beacon of light there in Poland. God bless everyone. Thank you.
God bless you all. Bye. Thank you very much.